Hello everyone. We will be replacing the rear speakers on my E21 today. So I'll play these for you just quickly a little bit so you can hear how they sound. But for 30-year-old speakers, I can't really complain. I'm honestly happy they work at all. Not bad. Very crackly in the rear. So I picked up the cheapest speakers at Advanced Auto Parts that will fit. Car dual 4x6 four-way speakers. Not a big fan of four-way or even two-way, honestly. But in a car that has, I think, a grand total of 4 speakers, at least 2 ways are needed to be able to get decent highs and decent, at least mids. I don't know if these will get you lows. But we'll replace the ones on the rear of the car, which are on the parcel shelf here, because they actually produce a lot more sound when the balance and fade is zeroed out than in the front. I don't know why that is, but the general consensus is buy really good speakers for the rear and okay speakers for the front and you'll be fine. So we'll put okay speakers in the rear and leave what's in the front and see where that gets us. So it's a nice sunny day, so I'm working outside instead of in the garage. But I believe the first thing we need to do is actually not back here. So we'll go see if we can just pop the covers off inside the car and see where that gets us. I see there are Phillips head screws on these. These Harbor Freight stubby screwdrivers are actually not that bad. It's always used for Harbor Freight tools. I keep the nice screwdrivers in the garage, but I carry around this toolbox here as my track tools toolbox. Oh yeah, that's definitely blown out. Or at least lots of mouse poop on it. Maybe that's all that's rattling around, is just the mouse poop. Definitely don't want to touch that with my hands. So luckily I have some gloves right here. There's bugs in here. Be careful not to spill the mouse poop everywhere. Simple enough. disconnect the ground. This is going to be difficult. I'll just sit that out there. Take a look in there. I don't see much more mouse poop. Go ahead and grab the box and throw these as far away as possible. They don't look too bad. These old paper cones though, they don't really sound that good. Most new cars will have some kind of rubber cone. I guess as they're not as expensive to make as they used to be. Definitely will give me added scene points. And hopefully these are not too deep to fit in there. They actually look just about the same. But you can see this is a rubber cone on here, which even though these are cheap speakers, they should hold up a little bit better over time. Now I don't know if these rubber cone speakers do better in the cold. I know subwoofers, when they're in cold weather, sometimes don't want to hold up as well. So you can see positive is here. Oh, and we can see that these, oh no, we're correct. So the larger one's positive, smaller one is negative. Doesn't seem very tight. Hopefully it doesn't come off. Plop that back down in there. Maybe a tight fit. Excellent. Let's get rid of that. Maybe a little bit of a gap, but that doesn't concern me too much. Can't seem to get this one lined up. It's frustrating. Give them a test.
Put together, but doesn't want to spend hours shopping? I hear you. This is why there's Stitch Fix, your personal styling service that delivers hand-picked clothes right to you. Stitch Fix is simple and convenient. Sign up in just a few minutes.